Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today's project has nothing to do with food. It's all about feeling better. I just have a little bit of a cold, or maybe sinuses due to allergies. You know, the postnasal drip, the stuffy nose, and the congestion. And so since I needed these for myself, I thought I'd just turn the camera on, show you how it's done. And what it is just a recipe for a shower disc. And the shower disc is made from baking soda and with the addition of essential oils. And the essential oils are just released in the hot shower for the purpose of relieving and opening up your sinuses and just relieving congestion. I'll show you how simple they are. Like I said, I'm not feeling good, and if they were any more difficult, I would not be doing this, but I know that it will really make me feel better. I've done this before and I'm just out. What you will need is baking soda. I just picked this up at Walmart. It's just a cheap brand and it's 4 pounds. I figured if I'm going to make them, I'm going to make them and just have them available. Then just a choice of essential oils. Now the ones that are going to work in the shower to really open up your sinuses and just help you be relieved from some congestion is lavender, peppermint, and eucalyptus. And then I have a few extras here because sometimes I will use them out of necessity to feel better, but sometimes I just drop them in the bottom of the shower to really enhance relaxation, like before bed, or maybe to perk me up and stimulate me in the morning. So I have a few extra scents here that I'm going to mix up as well. Or Acacia does one called Chill Pill, and it's already mixed, and it's just a combination. I know it has like the Roman chamomile in it, and it's one of my favorites, and so I'm just going to mix them up. So the only other thing you need is water, and I'm going to use a little coconut oil just to put in the muffin tins, which is the next thing you need. And I have a couple of different sizes. This is just like you would make cupcakes with. They're a little bit bigger, and I'm going to do the scent to open up my breathing, my sinuses, in the larger size. When I go in the shower, I'm just going to let it run. I'm going to stand in and just breathe in through that, the moist heat with the scent to really help me out there. And then you can use the small mini tins, and you can also use the silicone. Now I'll tell you, I haven't actually used the silicone before, but I saw that you could use them, so I'm going to give it a try. So all you have to do is just place all of your baking soda in a nice big mixing bowl. I used it all. And then water. And the water is just going to, I just do it by the texture. I'm looking for a texture here. And so all you need to do is just keep stirring. It actually reminds me of being at the beach, when you're trying to make sand castles and the water comes in and moves back out. That's really kind of the texture. Like when you build up, when you dig a hole and the hole fills back up with the water. That consistency? That's what it's kind of like. So it still moves. Everything is wet. So here's the consistency. This is what it'll look like. I'm just placing a paper towel in the top of my coconut oil. Of course, the coconut oil is going to end up being on the outside of the shower disc, and that's fine. Coconut oil is fresh. It's not that much. I'm just wiping down. I'm just wiping it in just to give a little bit of protection from sticking. Now the next step, I'm going to differ just a little bit than I usually do. Ordinarily here, I know that you can do this two different ways. You can place your essential oil in the mix that you have and then place it in the muffin tins and bake it. It's a very low oven, 250 for an hour, so it's not a whole lot of heat. Or you may just choose to place the baking soda in the muffin tins and cook it as it is, and place your essential oils on afterwards. I'm actually going to do both today. So from here, it's like you were making cupcakes. You're just going to take a spoonful and, you know, pop it in there to your muffin tin. It may not be very hard to do, but it is a little bit messy. Of course, I'm always messy in the kitchen, so that's really nothing new for me. All right, now these are the bigger ones that I want to use to clear my sinuses. So the essential oils that I will be using are eucalyptus, peppermint oil, and lavender. And then from here, I'm just going to place a few drops into each cup. I'm going to start with the peppermint, and I think I'm going to put maybe about 5 drops in each cup. Peppermint is my favorite essential oil scent. Next, eucalyptus, which of course we all know really helps with opening up the sinuses, with just breathing in general. And again, I'm putting 5 of eucalyptus. So I'm going to just go ahead and do an equal amount of each of these 3 essential oils. Now you just pop these in the oven for 1 hour at 250. You can let them air dry overnight, but I prefer doing it this way. I tried it that way the first time with a batch. I didn't like the way it turned out. I just didn't feel like it hardened enough. So I'm going to pop these in the oven. Alright, so with the amount of baking soda that I have left, I am going to use that scent that I mentioned to you, Chill Pill. I love it. And I've been talking and not counting, so I'm sure this is enough. And then just really stir it in and mix it up and allow the baking soda to just really absorb that essential oil pretty evenly. Okay, so in it goes. Oh, I wish you could smell the fragrance. This is perking me up already. So after your project is complete, storage. Take the jar, and I've just got a paper doily, and I'm going to place it in the bottom just because I think it looks pretty. Just really simple. And then I'm going to use the smaller disc and just kind of stack them. They're a little bit crumbly, but you know, that's okay. That's why we have the paper doily in the bottom, and just kind of stack them. Would make a nice gift. And you know, Mother's Day is coming up. Cover them up and store it in your bathroom, ready to pop in the shower whenever you're ready. Well, thank you for stopping by today and joining me. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on DIY essential oil shower disc. Let me know how they work for you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day.